Hey y'all, I posted a video about hormonal hair loss. And so I'm 37. I tried birth control and it just was not a thing to help me with my PMS symptoms. So it made my hair fall out. And so now I'm here. So I stopped the birth control and now I'm just using things. I'm really trying to dive into like my 28-day cycle. I'm tracking it. I'm looking at what I should be eating at different phases. Exercise levels, rest, really just deep diving into the woman's health, which I feel like there needs to be so much more information about this. Perimenopause, menopause, symptoms, all of that stuff. Women are like literally struggling in these spaces and can find like people here and there to help. But then it's like, what do I do about my hair? All this stuff is changing. Okay. So I'll show you what I have been doing topically and internally to help. This I have been using every night before I go to sleep. This is actually melatonin for the hair. Crazy. I was like 2 years old when I found out that you could use this for your hair. And I actually found this out from a pharmacist who told me about a hair regimen compound. And this was one of the things in the compound. Now, I was going to do minoxidil, but I also know that it affects your hair growth cycle, meaning whatever hair grows during that time, once you stop using it, it will come out. And I just didn't want to mess with that. But I do hear it works, right? Rogaine, all that kind of works, but you just have to see how it affects your hair growth cycle and what that looks like after use. Now, this is amazing because it is specifically for hormonal balance. And I got this directly through the site, but I also saw you can get it on Amazon. So I do that on my hair, my hairline, throughout my scalp every night before I go to sleep. And then follicle therapy, I do every morning. So this is Nouritress hair follicle therapy. We actually carry this in the salon. You can also look up their stuff. She's like a world-renowned trichologist, amazing products, all of that kind of stuff. So this is what I use all throughout here. And I am seeing growth come back from using the hair follicle the follicle therapy. And I just started that maybe 2 weeks ago. So I'll update you on my progress for that. But this brought Georgie's edges back after she lost them from having sister locks. And so I will also tag a video so you guys can see like her before and after, because we did track that. And then internally, I'm taking the Nouritress hair growth vitamins. Now, these are great. Like I said, look at her site. You can order them directly from her, do your research on that. But these have been great. A lot of our clients take these and some of our stylists. If you're struggling with like thyroid issues, anything hormonal that's affecting your hair, these have been great. And then I am dropping Vitex in my drink 3 times a day. So I do morning, I do afternoon, and I do evening. So this is like supposed to be balancing of your hormones naturally. And so apparently this is supposed to help you through all of your phases. So you know how like birth control is a synthetic hormone that kind of balances things out allegedly. This is a natural way to do that. So far, so good. I've really just been paying really, really close attention to all of my phases. You know, how do I feel in my luteal phase? How am I feeling in my follicular phase? What are my hormones doing in these phases? So I'm really, really, really hyper focused on that. And it's really helping my daughters as well, because Georgie has not started her cycle yet, but I'm preparing her and letting her pay attention to certain things you should eat, how sugar affects your cycle and your hormones, and how it relates to what happens externally. How gluten, how meat is affecting, especially chicken, how you should take iron supplements a week before. So I'm really getting all this information in regards to that. So I'm hoping that this can help. And as I learn, I will share with you as well. Now, every single night I do a liquid magnesium. So this is magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2. This is amazing. And then every single night before I go to sleep, I drink ashwagandha tea. I have been becoming obsessed with tea lately, warm drinks. I did read and I heard from the pharmacist as well as a doctor that we really shouldn't be drinking cold drinks. The body better responds to warm drinks or hot drinks. So I have been replacing all of my cold drinks with warm tea, hot tea, different types of teas, and I'm digging into those herbal things too. And I really can see a difference in certain things. I see a difference in regulation of mood, hormone regulation, and my quality of sleep has been amazing since I've been drinking that pure ashwagandha tea every single night. Let me show you which one it is. So this is the tea that I have been drinking. So this ashwagandha tea, I just make it in my tea kettle every night. The bags are like this. You just drop it in there and enjoy you some tea. This is also really great for hormone regulation as well. But I'm also paying attention to the fact that your immune system, for one, has such a huge impact on everything happening in your body. So if you keep your immune system strong, then a lot of other things will fall in place. And sleep is one of those things that really, really take my immune system down if I'm not intentional about. So I try to really get a good, restful night's sleep. And sometimes that was a struggle for me. Being a business owner, being a mom, being a human, you just have lots of things going through your mind. So it's hard sometimes for me to quiet my mind down. So, of course, meditation and doing this tea has really, really helped. So I will take you guys along with the journey. And as I learn, I will share with you. Hopefully these things have helped. I'll tag all of the things that I've used in the caption or in the comments, and hopefully you can get some relief. Also share with me if there's anything that you're using, if there's anything perimenopausal that has helped you, anything hair related or non-hair related. I think it's beneficial to share because this phase of life is an interesting phase of life. And I think a lot of women are suffering in silence in this space and are just trying to figure out the best ways to go about it. So if you have things that have helped you, please share and let's have that conversation.